All right, in this exercise, we are going to establish a paragraph style that is going to permit us to automatically number figure captions, in our case, across different and unrelated stories. So I'll show you what I mean here. Go ahead and grab your text tool and click somewhere inside of the text that says Figure 6.1 underneath the upper left butterfly. And we're working, by the way, inside of that same another spread.indd file that's available to you inside the O5 nested numbered folder. So go ahead and set your blinking insertion marker inside that text. Then I want you to go ahead and bring up, actually, you know what I need to do? I'm going to press the Enter key on the keypad for a moment and Shift-Tab up my palettes because they were missing. All right, let's go ahead and do that again. I'm going to once again activate Figure 6.1 there. And I'll bring up my Paragraph Styles palette. And I need to create a new paragraph style, which of course you know you do by Alt-clicking or Option-clicking on that little page icon there at the bottom of the palette. And we'll call this guy figure number or something along those lines. And then I want you to advance down to bullets and numbering. And we're going to set the list type to numbers, of course, in order to add a number afterwards. Now, InDesign is thinking that what we want to do is add the number at the beginning of the text, as if we were creating a numbered entry in a list, for example. But that's not what we're going to do. So we need to change how the number is set up right here. So I want you to go down to this number option right there, which is saying basically it's going to do a number. That's the caret number sign. It's going to add an automatic number, then a period, and then a tab character for the caret T. I want to completely change that. I want it to read figure space. So go ahead and enter figure space like that. Just enter the word figure followed by a space with a capital F, incidentally. And then I want you to click on this right pointing arrowhead, and we're going to insert a number placeholder, and it's going to be chapter number, because the way my numbers work is it's figure 6.1, which indicates that we're working inside of lesson 6. I call them lessons, but they're chapters, same diff. Figure 6.1 is inside lesson 6, and that's the first figure inside of that lesson. So I'm going to go ahead and say chapter number, and it goes ahead and gives me a placeholder code right there, which is caret H, and then hyphen, because I have a little hyphen character separating them. Notice that InDesign is struggling to keep up with me, so it's duplicating my efforts right now. That's okay. By clicking on the right pointing arrowhead there, I'm going to say insert number placeholder current level. Now you can do multiple levels of these guys if you want to get really intricate. We're just going to stick with current level, which is to say one level of sequenced numbers in this case. So I'll say current level, and that's going to give me caret number sign, just like we saw at the outset of our numbered lists. And that's all I'm going to do. Notice that my entry ends with a period right there, so I could enter a period, but I need to have some kind of text sitting in this text block in order to make things work. And I'll show you what that means in just a moment, but go ahead and take that period out of there. So your number item should read figure with a capital F, space, caret, capital H, hyphen, caret, number sign. You are done for now. We still need to do some more work in here, but that's good enough for now. Format should be set to 1, 2, 3, 4, fine. Then go ahead and click OK in order to accept that modification. Now I want you to triple click inside of this text in order to select all of it, and then I want you to press the backspace key. And notice as soon as you backspace all of the text, it all goes away, including all of that placeholder stuff. But when you enter a single character of type into this text block right here, like let's say I press the period key. As soon as I add that period, notice that InDesign goes ahead and automatically gives me all the other text. It just needs something to hang on to. So that's why I have that period right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and press the Enter key on the keypad. If you loaded D keys, that is to say, you'd press the Enter key on the keypad. Otherwise, you press the Escape key in order to accept the modifications to that paragraph. So far, so good. We do have a few problems. For example, this needs to be figure 6 something. It needs to be part of chapter 6. And it actually needs to start off with figure 630, as it turns out. That's where our numbering starts off. So we're going to set that in motion starting in the next exercise.